through my multiple educational events that I've been through with Security Investment Corporation, I can see that the value of being with Lee, watching him doing things, and mirroring and shadowing him would probably be the best money I've ever spent. I just considered it an extension of my education, and I don't know if you want me to talk about what we did when he was there, but it was the most valuable time that I've ever been involved with in this industry of real estate investment. From the day he got in my office to the second he left, it was totally nonstop. Probably did about 2 weeks worth of work in 2.5 days. Purchased a property while he was there, purchased another property that we looked at the day after he left. So I'm already on plan to probably make somewhere around $70,000 to $75,000 on 2 properties. Both are in contract, both have deposits right now. I can't wait to get back and to follow through with those. But he worked with my assistant in my office. We set up Google ads. We set up Facebook page. He worked with my assistant when I was doing something else, and got him going on how to find leads and how to write copy and how to edit the web page that we currently have. There's just a list of things that I can mention, or I've forgotten already, but it's on the board in my office. It's probably 2 sections, 5 feet long, and I'm keeping it there, and we're going through it on a daily basis. He's basically, what he's done is he's helped me modify my roadmap for success, and I can't say enough about the effort that he put forth to help my business. This is the third. This is the third of the 3 summits, and very valuable to be able to interact with the other members in the mastermind, to understand what motivates them in their business, how they've progressed through the first summit earlier this summer up until now, through the critiquing of Lee and the rest of us. That really adds a lot to understanding everyone's different, but there are some commonalities in each of our businesses, and there's some success stories within the group on how some of us have progressed, and only because of how Lee has been able to demonstrate or explain what they were doing, how to build on what they were doing right, and how to fix what they were doing wrong. And basically, that the success is in our hands, and in our hands only. So it's very valuable. I would recommend it to anyone, and it's the best. I come from the East Coast. This is not an easy place to get to, but it's definitely worth it. I would do it again. I've been with Lee now for the better part of 1.5 years, maybe. I consider him as a friend, as well as a mentor. And coming into my own backyard, you can see that nobody, just like anyone else, although he's motivated through what he learned from a very young age, and he doesn't just talk the talk. It's obvious, and if he wasn't such a down to earth in that respect, I don't think I'd be here, because I've gone through some other programs, but never to this extent. For that reason, because you can see through the facade, and there's an extent to some of the value that these educational classes and the owners of these educational seminars, there's just an extent to the value that they bring. Lee goes beyond that, and I think it shows. And I think my success is going to be attributed to what I learned from Lee.